I'm a U.S. Army engineer attached to the 25th Infantry Division in 1966 and 1967. And I'm not going to get into traumas. I am a DAV, and I'm not going to do that. But each person that was over there had their own traumas, and they know what I'm talking about. I just wanted to share a couple of things. You know, the way it is now with there was no cell phones. There was no, I mean, it was 1966. We had no idea what was going on in this country. And that was the hardest thing for me was when I got back to California, that I wasn't accepted. And anyway, I've suffered with Agent Orange, among other things, wounded, but what I'm trying to get at here is 1966 was a Bob Hope Xmas Show, and it was at Coochie, and we were attached to the 25th Infantry Division, and we were told that they weren't coming for the Christmas show on Christmas Day because they were under fire and too many people were at risk. There were a lot of talents. There was Miss World. There was just an enormous amount of cross-section athletes and what have you. And Joey Hetherington, I saw my first miniskirt. Anyway, where I was going with that was Bob Hope to me is forever a hero because that morning when they announced it, that they weren't coming, we all went in depression because every day ran into the next day just like, I mean, that was our one day we had looked forward to on Christmas. There was no calling home or anything like that. And all of a sudden we got word that Bob Hope was going to show up alone because he felt as though if we're there, he's going to be there. The next thing we knew, the whole crew showed up because he gave them the option of staying back. And they said, if we're not safe with the 25th Infantry Division, where are we going to be safe? That'll always forever be a memory of mine. And for Bob Hope is my hero. And the other thing I'd like to say is that Vietnam vets, I want to start saying the VA in St. Cloud is top notch. They have the best VA in the country. They also have the best people in the country. Veterans come first. If you take a look at any other state, how they're treating their veterans and how long they got this waiting list business going, we do pretty good here. And I've been going to this VA for my PTSD and my injuries and things since 80. Well, actually 78. But I can't say enough about St. Cloud VA. It is that good. And I also want to thank the people here that organized this thing because I respect you totally, and I really thank you for doing what you're doing to bring attention to what the veterans went through.